Hey guys, I'm going live to tell you all about my 14-day revenue to right attention to revenue challenge, which I'm super excited about. Now, this is day 3, and what I'm looking to help you to do is to create more viral content, leveraging AI and social media algorithms to help you to create more high-performing content, and also so that you can ultimately turn the content that you're creating on social media into revenue, into clients, right? So the key learning outcomes that viral social media content can do in terms of what it can achieve for you is it's going to help you to understand more about the algorithm, which is going to help you to understand how social media platforms prioritize content. And then it's going to be about what are viral content insights, right? What are the key elements that can help you in this 6-step framework to make your content show up more consistently online so that you can ultimately get more high performing content, more views, and more shares and likes on your content. Then we're going to cover AI content creation, right? This is how you can leverage AI to create parts of your social media content to help you with consistency and to help you with editing, for example, and production, and to help your content to perform better. And then, in terms of planning, we'll also quickly cover viral content strategy and how you can leverage AI tools and prompts. And if you're seeing this live or on replay or live, you can comment with the word, right? If you comment with the word challenge below this reel, I'll send you an invite to my free challenge. Today is day 3 of this live challenge, and I'd love to have you join. I'd love to help you to create more high performing content. Firstly, let's quickly recap in terms of the algorithm priorities and what the top platforms are looking for in terms of engagement for Instagram, saves, and watch time. That's crucial for Instagram. For TikTok, they're going to be looking at watch time, repeat views, and shares of your content. For LinkedIn, it's going to be about comments and the amount of time people spend on your post. And for YouTube, it's going to be the CTR, so the watch duration, and it's going to also be the click-through rate, right? How many people click on your content. And it's important to keep in mind there are specific priorities each social media algorithm has, and they are not the same, right? And let's quickly look at what is the psychology of virality and what are we doing in terms of why are we creating this type of content, right? We want to create content which is going to include all of these elements or at least some of them to increase the chances to go viral, right? So if we have content that has more emotional triggers, for example, right? This is about creating more awe, surprise, curiosity in and it's kind of emotional resonance, the connection that it has to your specific audience and niche. So you want to make sure that your content topic and the type of content that you're including is likely to resonate with your ideal client, right? Your ideal audience. So you want to be thinking right from the start of creating that content, what is an emotional leverage point in this piece of content? I.e., is there something surprising? Is there something humorous? Which and that is key, right? Because if there's an emotional lens to your piece of content, it's likely to create relatability and connection, right? So that's one aspect of viral content. Another is storytelling, right? There's a lot of content right now which is about storytelling around a specific, maybe it could be, for example, like this challenge where I'm going live every day. It could be a content series, but it's a narrative, right? So there's an aspect of the story. You want to know what happens. Somebody is working towards something, right? And that's what makes it more interesting to you. And that can captivate the right audience if it's the right kind of story, right? Um, in terms of social currency as well, you also want to create content which is going to ideally help people to want to engage with it. Social currency means the likes, the shares, the saves. Social currency is free. So this is one of the reasons why viral content is so powerful, because rather than having to use ads and create content that is going to be again, premium at a premium for you and your business to put out there. This is completely free. So looking for social currency in return and likes and shares and engagement. And then remember as well about FOMO, right? If you're creating content with FOMO, that is going to have a sense of, here's something that you're doing and you don't want others to miss out on that piece of whatever you're talking about, right? That specific creation of fear of missing out can be very powerful as well in terms of viral content, right? If it's a trend, if it's something time specific, like this challenge, right? This is a challenge for 14 days. I don't want people to miss out. So that would be an example of encouraging people to take action now, because it won't be happening forever, right? It's a time sensitive aspect to your content. Next, let's think about something really important in creating viral content. It's going to be these specific elements, right? The hook, you want to capture attention in the first 3 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds of your reel through what you say. It's got to be clear, it's got to be relatable, and it's got to be powerful, right? Today, to really cut through the noise. Then it's about value. What are you delivering and how is it helpful? Are you clear about how this is helpful to those that watch it and engage with it? Or if it's entertaining, why should they watch to the end, right? You want to be clear about the value. And then also you want to include a clear call to action, right? You want to include that call to action. What do you want people to do? Do you want them to like? Do you want them to save the post? Make sure you include that. Finally, in terms of rewatches or encouraging rewatching, why might they want to rewatch that content? Is there something specific that you could include to encourage them to rewatch, right? That would be another great algorithm smart content structure to your piece of content. And I'm talking here about reels, and I'm talking here about posts as well. So next, in terms of your AI tool stack, right? I mentioned that this challenge is all about leveraging AI for better content performance. So I'm talking here about, are you using and leveraging any tools, specific tools for caption generation, for hashtags? Some of those you might want to look at could be captions, could be the Trend Talk tool, could be, for example, there are a number of key great tools for this. Submagic is really good as well. And so again, what are you leveraging to help your content to perform even better? Hashtag generation can be very helpful. Look at the performance of each hashtag. Particularly now on some platforms like Instagram, you can only include 3 hashtags. Then you want to be thinking about video processing. So video processing is an important aspect. You can use tools like Video AI for repurposing that content. So if you create a longer piece of content, you can make it shorter with Video AI. They have a free version. Opus Clips is a paid tool, but again, you can repurpose your longer content into shorter, more high performing short form content, where short form content, again, is going to be very watchable, and that can increase your viral potential. Finally, in terms of some of the other important tools, right, for your analytics, you want to be thinking, are you looking at your analytics? Would you like an AI tool to help you with your analytics as well? I've listed a couple here on this slide. There are other tools that you can use for this. You can also, of course, use your Instagram Insights. But again, it's understanding, how is your content performing? What are the likes, the comments, the shares you're getting over time? If you join this challenge, I have a tracker for you to track this manually. I think that can also be very effective, right? But you want to be aware of your metrics. Finally, another thing that I will help you to do as part of this challenge, which I mentioned, is I'm going to help you to build your viral content plan. So I'm giving you a specific plan, which can mean you'll be clearer on the content hooks you're creating, on the platform scheduling, on the virality, right? Do you need specific prompts? And I can help you with a prompt for higher performing captions, for example. So if you're looking to build a plan, make sure you join the challenge. I have a viral content PDF for you. I also will be issuing, like I say, some free prompts that you can leverage the different content types and content creation. And then I mentioned that performance tracking is a key aspect to this, right? So maybe your content is just partly AI edited, it's not AI generated. Or maybe you want to look into how that content is performing, and it is entirely AI generated, right? But we're looking to track the results over initially 3 days, and then of course building towards the whole challenge. But first, I want to help you to create more content and become aware of the viral potential of that content, right? So this was a quick live to help you to understand what's possible for you, what's accessible when you join this challenge. Comment in the comments below with, again, if you want to join challenge, it's the Attention to Revenue Challenge. It's a 14-day free challenge, and you'll get your AI viral content planner as well, and some other really cool resources as well to help you. So it's entirely free to join. Make sure you comment below. And if you are creating content today, I want to encourage you to create content and put it out there and have the courage to do that, but using strategy and structure, most importantly. So with that, thank you for watching and happy content creating.